A great Roman emperor, perhaps one of the most powerful men who ever lived, started his days not by planning conquests, but by preparing his mind. He would tell himself that today he would meet with meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, unsocial people. Marcus Aurelius was not a pessimist. He was a realist. He understood a fundamental truth about the human condition. People will do wrong. They will act out of fear, ignorance, passion. He taught himself not to be shocked by this. He knew that to be surprised by a liar's lie, a betrayer's betrayal, was as foolish as being surprised when a fig tree produces figs. It is simply in their nature, at that moment, to do what they do. This preparation was the first step in a profound personal philosophy. If you expect imperfection, you are not thrown off balance when it inevitably appears. The shock itself is often what triggers our worst reactions. It is the feeling of personal injury, the surprise that someone would dare act this way toward us, that fuels the fire of our anger. Marcus Aurelius often used a powerful metaphor to explain our relationship to one another. He saw humanity as a single organism, a body. He would say that we were made for cooperation, like feet, like hands, like eyelids. Each person is a limb, a part of the whole. An injury to one part is an injury to the entire system. When you choose to harm another person, even someone who has harmed you first, you are not just attacking them. You are introducing a sickness into the collective body of which you are an integral part. The poison you intend for them inevitably seeps into the whole. This concept, cosmopolitanism, the brotherhood of man, is crucial to understanding why retaliation is self-defeating. When you lash out in anger, you contribute to a world of anger. When you spread gossip, you contribute to a world of mistrust. When you seek revenge, you perpetuate a cycle of violence that ultimately degrades the community you live in. You are, in a very real sense, fouling your own nest. The momentary satisfaction of getting even is a fleeting and hollow prize compared to the lasting damage done to the social fabric and to your own long-term well-being. Furthermore, the act of harming another person inflicts a deep wound upon your own character. Your soul, your inner self, is the only thing you truly have control over. Your primary job in life is to keep it healthy, virtuous, tranquil. A core tenet of Stoic psychology is the idea that no one does wrong willingly. This can be a difficult concept to accept, especially when faced with acts that seem deliberately cruel. But people do wrong because they are ignorant of what is truly good for them. They mistake things like pleasure, wealth, or power for the ultimate good, and they pursue these false idols at the expense of virtue, which is the only true good. When someone lies, they do so because they mistakenly believe the lie will gain them something more valuable than their own integrity. When someone acts out of jealousy, they do so because they wrongly believe another's success diminishes their own. Understanding this changes your perspective entirely. An act of malice is transformed from a personal attack into a tragic display of ignorance. They are like a person stumbling in the dark, hurting themselves and others because they cannot see the correct path. This does not excuse their actions, but it does make them easier to bear. It allows you to replace fiery anger with a sense of pity, or, at the very least, a detached understanding. They are suffering from the worst affliction of all: a corrupted mind and a mistaken view of the world. This viewpoint is the foundation for forgiveness and patience. If someone is acting from a place of ignorance, then lashing out at them is as senseless as yelling at a sick person for coughing. They cannot help it until they learn better. The proper response, if possible, is to gently teach, or to show by example, a better way. Marcus would remind himself to either correct them or endure them. If they are open to reason, you can try to show them their error. But if they are not, you must endure their behavior without letting it disturb your own tranquility. Your job is not to fix every broken person in the world. This is not a call to be a doormat. It is a strategic decision about where to allocate your energy. Wasting your time and emotional resources trying to force an unwilling person to change is a fool's errand. It drains you and achieves nothing. Except that their state of mind is, for now, outside of your control. The only thing firmly within your control is your own response. You can choose to protect your inner peace. You can choose to act with virtue even when surrounded by vice. Their ignorance is their problem. Do not make it yours by reacting with an ignorance of your own. Understanding the philosophy is the first step, but applying it in the heat of the moment is what matters. The Stoic path is one of practice, not just theory. Living by Marcus's rule, the best revenge is to be unlike them, requires building new mental muscles. Here are 3 simple, actionable steps you can begin using immediately. These are small, conscious choices. First, master the strategic pause. When you feel that flash of anger, that jolt of indignation, a rude email, a dismissive comment, a frustrating news story, stop. Do nothing. Insert a space between the stimulus and your response. In that space, take 3 slow, deliberate breaths. This is not just a calming technique. It is a moment of cognitive rebellion. It breaks the automatic, emotional circuit that leads to a thoughtless reaction. Ask, will my intended response make the situation better or worse? Will it align with the person I want to be? Often, the most powerful and virtuous response is silence. Second, practice active empathy by reframing the offense. See the action as a symptom of their struggle. A bad day, a learned habit, a deep insecurity. You do not need specifics. They must be in a bad place to act this way can diffuse anger and add perspective. This is not excusing them. It is freeing yourself. Third, make a daily appointment with self-improvement. Schedule a small workout for your character. Each morning, identify one small, concrete moral task for the day. Today, I will listen without interrupting. Today, I will admit one small mistake without making an excuse. Today, I will find something to praise in a person I often criticize.